Dreamscape presents The Darkness Around Her by Neil White, narrated by Johnny Heller. Chapter 1. Lizzie marched along the unlit towpath. She was angry, hurt. She wiped tears from her eyes, and the warm blood that streamed from her swollen nose smeared across her hand and coated her lip. The town was quieter now. The New Year fireworks had finished, and people were starting to queue for taxis home. Not Lizzie, though. She'd bolted for the darkness, just to get away, too ashamed to head into the bright lights. The canal brought in on an aqueduct, curved high above the town, clinging to the steep side of one of the many hills that surrounded Highford, before it disappeared into the valley on the other side and made its way across the Pennines. The glow of the town centre streetlights didn't make it this far. The water was black and still, catching only the gleam of the moon. Canal barges were moored in the distance. The smell of their wood smoke in the air told her they were occupied, and another one cruised towards her, its headlight just like a torch beam, but too far away to illuminate her path. She was alone in the dark. Then she heard a noise. She stopped, looked back, strained to hear it again, needing the reassurance that it was just rubbish, like the rustle of a plastic bag blown against a fence. It was more than that, though, more like the crunch of footsteps on gravel. She peered into the darkness, a tingle of fear making her senses keen. Only shadows and silence greeted her. Lizzie turned around, panic rising, looking for a way off the towpath, but she knew it was pointless. High fences that protected the scrapyard and small workshops that lined the canal kept her from a quick exit, razor wire and rolls across the top. She couldn't go back, she knew that. He'd be waiting for her. She was there because of him. She quickened her step. Her heels rang loudly on the cobbles, the sound skimming across the water and echoing from the wall on the other side. Dread tightened her chest, made her breath come faster. All she had to do was keep going. There was a low bridge ahead that would take her to an estate on the other side, built on a hill that rose steeply. She could aim for that and find her way home. She cursed him. It had been just another stupid argument. He'd started it, as always. Too much booze fueling his jealousy, the beast that was always lurking. He'd accused her of looking at someone else. The idiot just didn't get it. He was pushing her to leave, with his snide remarks, the put-downs, saying how she'd let herself go, but then accused her of tarting herself up for other men whenever she made an effort. Didn't he get the irony? She went to wipe more tears from her cheek, but stopped herself. Let them fall. It had been good once. Beautiful.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?